We definitely had our fair share of weather in 2024, from winter storms to flash flooding in the hill country and intense summer heat and drought. We even had a total solar eclipse for good measure. KXAN's Christopher Adams has a look back at the top weather stories of the year. This is the powerhouse. This is the one that we're going to be watching for.
The year started with an Arctic blast.
The wind chill advisory for wind chills as low as 5 below.
If you can stay indoors, please do that.
It brought snow and ice across central Texas, and with it, bitter cold.
Asterisk means record. We're likely to be the coldest January 15th we've ever seen.
A high of 24 and a low of 16 degrees.
Today, we had record morning lows, we had record cold afternoon highs.
The month ended up being the coldest January in Austin in 17 years. The snow and ice soon gave way to rain. January 22nd was the wettest day of the year, with more than 3 inches recorded at Camp Mabry.
We're wrapping up Austin's heaviest one-day rainfall total since August 2022.
And as you can see, the rain definitely left an impact on this creek.
And the rainy pattern continued.
Over the last 24 hours alone, Muldoon has picked up over half of.
It's pretty intense, flooding everywhere.
A boost to area lakes and even Jacob's Well.
This is a temporary relief from 222 days with no flows.
Then came the most important forecast of the year.
Breaks in the clouds will be likely through the afternoon.
Cautiously optimistic is the phrase of the day here in Fredericksburg.
The area being in the path of totality of a total solar eclipse for the first time since the year 1397.
The April 8th total solar eclipse, a celestial treat for many, as the clouds parted at just the right moment.
It opened up during totality.
Right.
We saw the diamond ring going in and going out.
Oh my goodness.
It was fantastic.
Then came severe weather season.
Anywhere from baseball-sized hail to softball-sized hail.
This is a tennis ball in my left hand. Look how big this piece of hail was.
It was the most intense hailstorm I've ever seen.
An EF1 tornado touched down in Maine on April 28th, spinning on the ground for almost 5 miles. And then on May 9th,
we watched it coming and we felt it happen. I mean, all the trees started swooshing and we saw the hail, we saw it all firsthand.
A microburst in the middle of San Marcos.
A lot of it is going to be this.
The same storm dumped hail bigger than 6 inches in Johnson City before rolling into Wimberley.
Hail put this gaping hole in Lisa Walling's car, and she says she was actually driving when the storm hit.
Intimidating, frightening, and out of control.
As hurricane season got underway,
we actually have Fayette County in a tropical storm warning.
A near miss from Hurricane Beryl, whose path shifted further to the east.
Look at that. Not even close. Very little rain even in our eastern counties.
The hurricane instead made landfall south of Houston.
80-90 mile per hour wind gusts. The biggest threat here just south of us in Surfside is, of course, the storm surge.
I've been through hurricanes before. I never felt this house shake like that.
Back at home,
the big breaking news this morning is the fact that we've got a whole lot of floodwater coming down the Llano and into the Highland Lakes.
Flash flooding on the Llano River on July 24th as the water rose 15 feet overnight after heavy rain.
Y'all, look at this site. We have waited months for this kind of rainfall.
Not since the 1950 drought of record has Lake Travis been as low as it is now. This is going to help refill it just a little bit.
July's rain helped keep temperatures down, and the month ended up cooler than June for only the 10th time since record-keeping began in the 1890s. But of course, our luck ran out.
105 for Monday, Tuesday 106, Wednesday 105.
107 tomorrow, likely to tie the record. That one close to 100 years old.
109, easily the hottest day of the year.
That came on August 21st, and as things heated up,
intense video. Take a look at your screen. This is a wildfire burning right now in the hill country.
The North Art Complex fire burned more than 4,300 acres in Mason County.
Fuel conditions have really increased over the last several months, and now that we're in a drying trend, we've just been poised waiting for an ignition source.
The source, lightning from storms moving through.
we've got a brand new flash flood warning.
More flooding in the Hill Country came on September 3rd.
There's the jackpot spot at the Llano River in Llano now with 6 1/3 inches of rain.
They partially opened Wirtz and Starkey dams at about midnight.
Today's levels of Lake Travis are the highest they have been since October of 2022.
The heat had another surprise in store for us on October 13th.
To ever record a triple-digit day in Austin.
This fall ended up as Austin's hottest on record, and also the 8th driest. Things didn't always work out as planned this year, but the First Warning weather team was there with you throughout, with a new captain steering the ship.
KXAN Chief, emphasis on the chief, meteorologist Nick Bannon.
It's just an honor. I love this station. I love this area.
In Austin, Christopher Adams, KXAN News.